We've reached the end of Season 2 of House of the Dragon, and now we face the long wait. 2 more years until the next installment. Fortunately, Daemon Targaryen seems to have already glimpsed the future, catching a vision of Season 3 while touching the Weirwood tree. In this video, we'll dive deeper into what Daemon Targaryen witnessed during that intense mental journey of his. Just a heads up, there will be spoilers for the events described in the books, though the show has taken some creative liberties. So it's up to you. Watch or don't. Let's get started. Early in the season, Daemon Targaryen flew to Harrenhal on his dragon Caraxes, aiming to rally the River Lords and assemble a formidable land army for Rhaenyra's cause. Upon arriving at the colossal but crumbling fortress, he found it nearly deserted. Yet he was received and began preparations for his campaign. While at Harrenhal, Daemon was plagued by visions, disturbing glimpses into his own soul, that gradually altered his nature. Furthermore, a witch named Alice Rivers, residing in Harrenhal, guided Daemon through the chaos, and eventually led him to a Weirwood tree, where he saw not just his own fate, but the destiny of Westeros and all its inhabitants. Now let's delve into the 7 visions Daemon experienced and discuss their implications. The first vision showed an ancient Weirwood tree, seemingly the heart of all roots in the world. At its center lies an unborn Targaryen bastard who, as a greenseer, can reach back in time and reveal what is yet to come. This figure is none other than Brynden Rivers, also known as Lord Bloodraven, or as you might better recognize him as, the Three-Eyed Raven. While it's not explicitly stated that Brynden Rivers is the Three-Eyed Raven, the scar on his cheek in the vision hints at this connection, and the Three-Eyed Raven strongly implies that they are the same. Daemon's second vision was through the eyes of a direwolf, running through snow and frost until encountering the White Walkers and the army of the dead. This vision mirrors Aegon the Conqueror's dream, the Song of Ice and Fire, where Aegon foresaw the Night King, the army of the dead, and believed that only a united realm under a Targaryen ruler could save the world. This dream also references the prophecy of the prince that was promised. The third vision depicted a bloody battlefield, strewn with dead soldiers and dragons, foreshadowing the Second Battle of Tumbleton, set to occur later in the series. If you look closely in the vision, you'll notice 3 fallen dragons: Seasmoke, Vermithor, and Tessarion. Seasmoke lies in the forefront, followed by the bronze fury Vermithor, with Tessarion's blue wings visible in the background. In the fourth vision, Daemon saw himself drowning in water, a symbol with dual meanings. Metaphorically, it could represent him being overwhelmed by the weight of his past actions, his sins, and the realization that he must abandon his ambition to become king. On a more literal level, it foretells his death by drowning in the God's Eye, a fate hinted at by Alice Rivers, and prophesied by Helaena to Aemond in the show. The fifth vision involved a red comet, a celestial event that would occur roughly 170 years later. In A Feast for Crows, Maester Aemon confides in Samwell Tarly about a dream of a red star bleeding in the sky, which he linked to the prophecy of the prince that was promised. Aemon initially believed the prophecy referred to Prince Rhaegar Targaryen, but later considered it might point to Daenerys. Rhaegar himself thought his son, Prince Aegon, was the prophesied prince because a comet, which he interpreted as the bleeding star, appeared over King's Landing on the night of Aegon's conception. The red comet Daemon sees in his vision could be the same bleeding star, a sign of the prophecy, and the true identity of the promised prince. The vision then transitions into the sixth one, showing Daenerys and her dragons with eggs burning in flames and newly hatched dragons emerging. This imagery suggests that Daenerys is the prince that was promised, as the term prince in High Valyrian is gender neutral, meaning it could refer to either a prince or a princess. And as we know from Game of Thrones, Daenerys plays a pivotal role in the story. However, as of now, George R. Martin has yet to complete the next book in the series, so there's still much we don't know. Daemon's final vision was of Rhaenyra seated on the Iron Throne. This vision followed closely after the one of Daenerys and her dragons, possibly indicating that certain events must unfold in a specific way to bring forth a savior for the world. Rhaenyra may need to become Queen of the Seven Kingdoms and sit on the Iron Throne, even if only for a short time, to set off a chain reaction, the butterfly effect that leads to the birth of the prince that was promised, a distant descendant of Rhaenyra. But there's a twist. Helaena Targaryen, known for her mysterious dreams, appears and gives Daemon an important message. It's all a story, and you're but one part in it. Helena's words remind Daemon that despite his power, he's just one piece of a bigger story. The future of Westeros depends on more than just his actions. It's about the whole story that's yet to unfold. And with that, we wrap up our discussion on Daemon's vision of a Song of Ice and Fire. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out other videos. And explore our channel for more Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons content. Until that, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.